What up, everybody? It's ipadbeatmaking.com here today on Friday, May 21st, 2021, giving you some news you can use. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, beats, reviews, updates, and more. Now, first off, we've got a couple of really cool looking new apps, the first of which is called Waverly Tables, AUV3 sample-based instruments. And the description says that Waverly Table is a sample-based instrument or rompler. It's not a synthesizer that allows you to create your own instruments. Instead, the instruments have already been created. You also have some additional sound shaping options accessible via 10 parameters. The instruments have been created using the developer's favorite wavetable hardware synthesizer with additional processing using its own effects engine. The developer designed all the patches from scratch specifically for Waverly Tables. And for those of you who would like a comparison between this app and Waverly XL, Waverly XL was sampled from virtual analog hardware, whereas Waverly Tables is from a wavetable synthesizer. So while they might have a similar sound design aesthetic, they do have different characteristics. Waverly Tables is considered brighter, bolder, and more complex, so the two might complement one another in the same project. The app is currently $5.99. I'm unsure if that's an introductory price or if that will be the price going forward, but be sure to check that out. And next up, we've got a new beauty by the name of Chord Jam, the ultimate chord machine, and this thing looks incredible. I've been watching tutorial videos, shout out Kavinsky's Tutorials, along with a few other introductory videos of this app. I haven't got to check it out myself yet, but it looks amazing. The ultimate chord machine, Chord Jam is an innovative MIDI plugin that builds chords and progression patterns through intuitive, user-guided randomization. Choose from a variety of scale types, chord types, voicing parameters, rhythms, and progressions, or have its powerful sequencer conjure up unlimited progression patterns for you based on any combination of settings, serving up unpredictable but always musical variations. Create unique and complex chord structures and infinitely evolving progressions. Chord Jam is the ultimate real-time compositional assistant for iPad. It's designed to feed any synth, sampler, or anything that accepts MIDI signal, both software and hardware. And it also features MIDI output support over Wi-Fi or a MIDI cable. And it also supports Ableton Link for tight syncing between apps on the same network. It's currently $7.99, and this is the price the developer says the app is going to stay at. And it's also going to be featured in the bundle. If you own the bundle, I believe you will be able to get this app included in that for free. So definitely a great deal. This thing looks desktop class. It's a beautiful looking app. Be sure to check it out, and if you have any questions about it or would like something to be added or changed, be sure to holler at the developer. They seem really receptive. From what I'm told, about the first month of the app's release of all of their apps, they're always very receptive to adding new things to the next update. So be sure to check it out and send them your suggestions if something you want is not available with the app. And with that said, let's move on to updates. First off, we've got FS Refractor, which has iOS 14 support as well as fixes for the UI issues it had. Koala Sampler has fixed the problem with the edit button. Audio Bus Mixer for music apps has fixed an issue with virtual MIDI endpoints in older presets. DigiStick's Drummer AUV3 plugin is on version 1.28, and this fixes an issue where you could still hear very quiet audio when the mixer's faders were at 0. New Rack AUV3 Effects Processor has added a new chord to MIDI module. This takes an incoming note combination and transforms it into other MIDI note, CC, or PC messages. Delirium has fixed a bug in Audio Bus. And finally, we have the long-awaited FL Studio Mobile update that features no AUV3, just reverb that's been updated with wet, dry, balance, and other controls. Add channel, improve UI with instrument categories, graphic EQ upgrade, key signature tuned graphic equalizer, import bulk projects with zip, Bluetooth MIDI improved scan system and bug fixes, audio bus bug fixes, and Firebase quality assurance data. You can see what that's all about in these settings. Can someone please tell the developer of FL Studio Mobile that we care about nothing else at this time until we get AUV3? That's all we care about. Y'all can add all these other features after we get AUV3 because they're really useless to an iOS music producer for the most part. The app has so much potential, but we need AUV3 in order to have this app talk to our favorite plugins. Anyways, rant over. Next up, we've got tonality, piano, guitar chords with miscellaneous bug fixes and features, including a new color scheme. The chord scale AU features a cumulative mode when identifying scales, replaces the old lock mode, exposed automation parameter toggle for the lock button. On the guitar mode, the option to always show fret numbers, better touch integration, faster chart generation when using extra permissive search criteria, and more, so be sure to check out that update. And Atom Piano Roll 2. Wow, this is an incredible update right here. They have now added 16 channels in one instance, and this is incredible for certain workflows. The pace that this app is developing is just insane. And shameless plug, if you want to see how we've been working with Atom Piano Roll 2, be sure to check out this video here, as well as this video here. But let's talk about the update. 16 channels in one instance, added support for multi-channel workflows. Each instance can sequence 16 channels or tracks in non-MPE modes, which can be routed to any number of instruments. Each channel can be individually enabled, shown, hidden, or locked or unlocked, or ghosted. Multiple channels can be shown and edited at the same time. Hidden or locked ghosted MIDI channels don't participate in new selections, processing operations such as quantize, etc. They've improved the default multi-channel mode. MPE will now enable all channels by default. The newly added filter mode works like MPE, but allows manual enabling and disabling of individual channels. The improved funnel mode will funnel or copy all MIDI events into the selected channels and is useful for faking MPE with certain instruments. They've also improved the all-channel focus lock operations, which now automatically update note entry settings. Manually inputting notes will respect the targeted channel shown in the top left. All note entry settings can be customized by long pressing the Add button. The Magic Clipboard will now paste on the first targeted channel, shown in the top left. Long pressing the paste buttons will paste, preserving the original channels for more advanced use cases. And a couple of tips here: you can use the MIDI channel colors theme when working with multiple channels in a single instance, and let me tell you, that works really good to understanding what everything is. It makes it make a lot of sense, so be sure to use that. Make sure your keyboard or MIDI source emits on the right channel. Atom 2 records everything exactly as received. And there's some more stuff here, but I will stop reading there. Be sure to check out Atom Piano Roll 2 if you have not. It is the best piano roll that I have seen on iOS. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Is there one that's better? Let me know. And Flinth has been updated, and this update brings major upgrade to the audio unit and also adds new features. Audio unit interface scaling to fit window size, audio unit user shared preset support. Audio units now have a default preset with flat values. Preset browsers is embedded. State saving bug fix, multiple instance tuning bug fix, and added a save as option so that you can save your current preset even when it's locked. Keyboard octave range can now be changed, and add sync option for effects delay, as well as various bug fixes. KQ Dixie has fixed rare crashes. Piano Motifs has added the ability to shift the octaves of both the melody and the accompaniment of a motif, added new rest patterns, and enhanced melody generation algorithm. So be sure to check out those incredible updates that we've just got. Let me know what you think. And now let's move on to sales. There aren't that many of them. In fact, there's only one at the time of this recording, and that is 2X B303 Bass Sequencer EDM 303, which was $399 and is now down to $299. So not too much activity so far, but hopefully that changes going forward into the next week. With that said, we're about to get out of here. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, beats, reviews, updates, and more. And be sure to check out some of the best kits available for iOS at ipadbeatmaking.com. It's ipadbeatmaking.com. Peace.